So let's start the next operator. This operator is called as the increment and decrement operator. So this is also called as unary operator. So let's understand this. The fifth number operator, increment and decrement operator. So what is increment decrement operator? So this operator is like plus plus. It is an increment operator, and this is minus minus decrement operator. So why we use this operator? Basically, these operators are used to increment the value of any operand. Operand means your variable. So this x is 5 here, and if I want to increment the value of this x by 1, so I will use here x plus plus. Okay, so or I can use plus plus x. So what is the difference here? X plus plus and plus plus x. So this is, first of all, understand this is increment operator. Increment the value of operand by 1 means right now your x is 5. After this it's going to become a 6. Same thing with the minus minus. If x is 5 and if you use minus minus with the x, it's going to become a 4. So but there are two types now. What is the first type? First one is the post increment, and the second one is the pre increment. Okay, the post increment or pre increment. So what is the difference here, post and pre? Let's understand this. Here you can observe post means what? Your operator is here before the see, this is operand is here and operator is after your operand. After the x, operator is there, means operator is after the variable, but here your operator is before this variable. So this is called as pre, this is called as post. So what is the difference here? So in both the scenario, if you ask me the value of x, if I use here x plus plus, still the value of x is going to become a 6. And even if you ask me what is the value here, here also if your x is 5 plus plus x, again the value of x is going to become a 6 only. But what is the main difference? Let's understand here. Suppose if you have again x is 5 and y is equal to also 5. Okay, x is 5 and y is also 5. Now if you write a is equal to x plus plus and the second one is b is equal to plus plus y, so then what is the difference in both? Here your a is going to remain 5 because x in x, your plus plus is after the x. So don't change the value of x until you solve this equation. Once the equation is solved, means now once your value of 5 is assigned to the a, now your x is going to become a 6 after solving the equation. Please remember this. After solving the equation, x will increment by 1 after the evaluation of the equation. But if you ask me here, the value of b is like now 6. Why this? Because of plus plus is before the y, so first increment the value of y, so y becomes 6 and 6 assigned to the b. So in this scenario your y is also 6 and your b is also 6. Please remember this. Y is also 6 and your b is also 6 because operator is before the variable. Here operator is after the variable. So because of this plus plus, your x 5 is can become a 6 here. Now b is 6 and y is also 6. But in this scenario, keep the x as it is until you solve this equation. So a remains 5 and once you solve the equation, your x become a 6. Okay, so please understand the main difference. Pre means first increment, post means after the equation increment. So here first increment y assigned to the b, both are 6. But here in a post, first keep your x as it is. Okay, until you solve this equation. Now a is 5 and then your x become a 6. So let's take another example. Okay, so you can understand in detail here. Suppose I have a is equal to 3 and b is equal to 4, or I can keep 3 only, no problem. So C is equal to A plus 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 B. Now if you ask me the answer here, so the answer will be, first of all, I'll solve this here. First thing, your A is 3, keep it 3 only, don't increment right now, because just now I said this is the operator is a letter after the your variable, but in this scenario this is the 3 is become 4 first, 3 is going to become the 4 first, so 3 plus 4, so the answer is 7. 3 plus 4, answer is 7, and equation is solved. Once the equation is solved, your A is 3, but after the equation A is become a 4, and in the another one B is 3, but which is already incremented, so therefore the value of B remains 4 now, because before you solve the equation you have incremented the value of B. So please understand, A is 3 as it is, post increment, because of post increment after the equation A becomes 4, but in the equation it is 3. In case of the B, first increment the B, which is 4 now, and then do the addition, so the answer is 7, and equation is completed. Now your A will change to the 4 and B is already changed to the 4. So this is the example of pre, this is the example of the post. Okay, I hope you understood this concept, right? Okay, so even you can take one more example for a practice. Suppose x equal to 5 and y is equal to 6. If you ask me the here question, look at this, A equal to plus plus x plus y plus plus. So what is the result now? A is equal to, this is x is 5, so this 5 is become a 6, plus, and y is 6, keep it 6 only. Look at this, is a 5, because of plus plus increment 6, this y is 6, keep it 6 only, because plus plus is after the variable. Now if you check the answer, result is 12, result is 12, and check the value of x. Value of x is here, because of the plus plus it is already incremented, so value of x is 6, and in case of the y, this is a 6 right now, so after the equation is going to become a 7. So in the post increment, value change after solving the equation. In the pre, first you change the value. So in this way you can use plus plus and pre plus plus and post plus plus. So I can show you one more example for the minus minus. Suppose A equal to 5 and B is equal to 6. Again 5 I will take here. So then x is equal to A minus minus plus minus minus B. So what is the answer here? Okay, so this is 5, y 5 plus this is also 5. Now x is equal to, keep it 5 plus, and this is going to become a 4. Now the answer for x is 9, and A is equal to, look at this, is a 5 and this is the 4, 5 and this is the 4. Why 4? Because plus minus minus is before the variable, therefore it is 4. Okay, now answer is 9. A is now after the equation it's become a 4, and your B after the equation it is a 4, because it's already decremented by 1. Look at this. Okay, it is already decremented by 1. 1 second. Yeah, this is 5, this is 5, but because of this it's a 4, and this don't change right now, keep it 5. Okay, answer is 9. After the equation 5 become 4, and here before the equation 5 become a 4. So this is your final result, 9, 4 and 4. So I hope you understood this example. So plus plus means first you increment if the plus plus is before variable, and plus plus is after the variable, then after solving the equation you have to increment this. Okay, so I'll give you one more example. So I'm expecting you guys should solve this here. Okay, and send this answer in the comment. 5 B is equal to suppose 6 and C is equal to 4, and I want a result here. Result is equal to plus plus A plus B minus minus plus 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 C. Okay, so after solving this you have to tell me the answer for result. Okay, what is the result, then what is the A, okay, what is the B, what is the B, and what is the C. So you have to solve this example. First you try this for 2 minutes, you pause the video, and if you can check if you are able to solve this answer, then you can paste in the comment box. Okay, fine, you can pause the video here, you first solve this, okay, and then you answer this in the comment box. Okay, fine, so just take a pause, and now I'll tell you the answer. You can pause your video and you solve on your own, but I'm telling you the answer. Okay, so here is the A is the 5. So take an example, keep plus is before the variable, so I will change to the 6, plus B is the, like here, 6, B is the 6, keep it 6 only, plus keep it 6 only, this is plus is before the variable or your A, that's why it just change to the 6. B don't change right now, and your C is again plus, so then you can write down 5. So you will get the answer here, and the result is 6 plus 6 12 plus 5 17 is the result. Now here value of A, initially it was 5, but plus is before your variable, so now it becomes 6 in the equation also and after the equation also. But in the B it was a 6 initially, so after the equation it's going to become a 5 because of post decrement is there, and your C is a 4, but because of the pre-increment it is already incremented by 1, which is 5. The same will remain here also. So the final answer is 17 6 5 5. This is the result. So we can try this with the example also. You can go to your program and you can check the example, increment decrement dot C. Okay, you can check here. Okay, check the output for this, integer main. Okay, so here is the my example. Let's declare the data type to this. A equal to 5, B is equal to 6, C is equal to 4, and if you solve this result, okay, check the result, and I want to printf, okay, result is %d comma result. Okay, similarly we have to print here A, B and C. Okay, A is value of A is this is the A, then value of B is here is the B, and then value of C is and this is the C. Check the output now. Okay, check the output here, compile the code, increment and decrement operator, dot C. There is some error. Why this error? Oh, so I forgot to declare the integer result, so integer result. Okay, and now you can check the answer here. Okay, so let's compile your code, a.exe. Look at this, 17655. Let me check my answer, 17655. Yes, it's correct. So I hope so you guys got the correct answer for this. Okay, so you please understand this. It's one of the very important operator in C, C++, Java, even JavaScript also this operator is there. So pre means first increment the value, post means it's a name only is telling you, pre means first, post means later. So before equation increment the value, after the equation increment the value, keep it as it is in the equation. So I hope so you guys like understood this concept. Okay, if you have any doubts, please mention in the comments, so we will definitely solve that. Okay, so this is the increment and decrement operator. So there are few more examples with this, so we'll come up with the in the second part. Again we'll take the more examples regarding this.